All right, I'm here at 15038 Moonglow with Jesus. We are checking this place out. House is in pretty darn good condition. I'm pretty happy. I think more or less on this one, we just need to add some wow factor and make this place shine and really make somebody want to move in here. I don't think we're going to have a problem getting rid of this one. I had a conversation with Jenny regarding that darker gray spot on the roof. Really couldn't figure out what was going on, and I thought maybe they had had a leak. And what I think was up there was a patio coming from the master bedroom into the exterior. There's slider doors that you'll see when I get into the master bedroom that would have led to the outside, and then they enclosed it and put that moon roof in. And that's why we have different colored tiles, and it's the same color tile, it's just not faded like the rest of them. The roof is otherwise in perfect condition. That room area that they added is a little strange because of the angle on the rake of the ceiling, but I think we have a way of making that not disappear but be useful. Either way, this is the landscaping. Going to do some grass here on the front upper section, and then we have this big planter. I'm just going to add some new plants and make that look really cool. And I'm going to add a planter up here on the right hand side of this concrete, right here in front of where I'm showing. Make this place really pop as far as exterior curb appeal. I am thinking there are some sections of the fascia that look perfect and some that are faded and kind of beat up by the sun. So I'm thinking we should probably paint the fascia only, well, basically just the trim. I'm thinking go to a darker color and really add something. This is an extra garage here on the property. It was not rekeyed. I don't think he realized that this was part of the property. But otherwise, I'll get in there soon enough and I'm sure it's empty. Not a big deal. I'm going to walk across here. We got a big garage, which is cool. Maybe the sun's being an issue here. Give me a second. Here we go. Little workbench, shelves. Got our systems. Workbench on this side, and if I point up here, you can see this is the framing that was done to enclose that patio. So anyhow, we'll have to drywall that framing to make it fire rated, which is not a big deal. We have water heater. The TMP just goes straight into the garage floor. If I'm not mistaken, that is legal. It's actually not a TMP, I'm lying. It is a just a drain, but this is a TMP. Goes into the house. Let's see here. Actually, that's actually the water line feeding the house. So I'll look and make sure we have that handled. The furnace is older, but seems to be in pretty good condition. I will, of course, double check that once the power's on and make sure, but otherwise, not a big deal. We have a water filter here. I'm not sure if we're going to want to keep that or not. Not always good to have extra, payments people have to make because of water filters, but then again, maybe it doesn't matter. I'm walking in through the front door. Front door is an old style, but I think it'll be fine. Chandelier's pretty old. I say we replace the chandelier and update it immediately, and it'll add immediate wow factor. Baseboards downstairs are all good enough. They're only 4-inch, but I think they'll look good. Cruise through here into the living room, and everything looks good. The only weird thing about it is this fireplace. They chopped these bricks, as you can see, kind of beaten up around the opening here. What I'm thinking is we do a stack stone fireplace all the way up to the ceiling, and once again add something to the house that's really going to make people excited. A little dining area, pretty cool. I think this actually used to be the exterior patio at one point, because there is a transition here where this doorway would be that it raises up a little bit, and I think it's because of it being an old exterior wall. There's a clean out there. There's also a dead giveaway. Into the kitchen. Maple cabinets, relatively in perfect condition, which is great. Everything looks really nice here. It's a Formica countertop, so definitely want to get rid of the Formica and add granite. I'm thinking the Santa Cecilia color will match perfect in here, and we'll do a full backsplash on the rest of it, and once again just add a little pop to the place. These lights on the ceiling, I want to replace and do can lights. Once again, we got to update in some way, and that would be an immediate way of doing it and an inexpensive way of doing it. I am walking into the first bedroom, which is downstairs. There's really nothing exciting here. Slider doors, we're looking good. The bathroom downstairs, tile, bathtub's in perfect condition. Light fixture is fine. Tiles in perfect condition, cabinet, everything's good in here. I don't think we have to do anything in this section. Come around to this side here and show you the stairway. I was considering closing up the back of these stairs so that they're not open. Johnny sometimes likes that look and then sometimes doesn't. I feel that kind of makes the place feel old. If we close them up and we do the cap and band steps, which means they wrap the top board there and it looks like a little landing on each one, it'll add a touch of class. But then again, you know, I'd like everybody else's opinion on that. This is the chandelier, which is in the hallway here. I'd like to change that out. Come upstairs. Linen cabinet's looking good. Nothing to do there. Has a whole house fan, which is always cool, especially here in Ramona. First bedroom on the left upstairs. Just need to scrape these stickers off the wall. This is our view outside the first bedroom. Pretty darn cool. Let's see if I can give you a better view. That'll help, huh? Alright. This is the view outside. Not bad if you ask me. Second bedroom. Pretty darn small room as well. And the closet doors are missing here. And I can have those replaced easily. That part's not a problem. So we do have a 4-bedroom. Hall bath upstairs, tile standard. Once again, the shower is pretty much perfect. Cabinet's perfect. Tiles all good. Vanity light needs to be changed out. The brass is a little out of control here. I think it's kind of funky looking. We'll need to put a tub stop in. Not a big deal. That rubber tub stop will not pass code, just to let you know. Master bedroom. This is where that extra space was closed up on the roof. I'll show that to you in a minute. But to start with, once again, it's a very small room. And this is the bathroom, which is literally the same exact size as the bedroom. Maybe the bedroom's a little bigger, but tiles good, cabinets are good. We can leave the mirrors, do new lights, change out the trim kits on these can lights. The tile in the shower is great. The glass is great. Pretty cool there. Toilet's right here. I really don't like the fact that this bathroom is this open in such a small space. So I'm thinking, backing up so I can give you a good picture, this pony wall, I'm going to take that all the way up. I'm going to add a door right next to it, or somewhere in this open section, and then close off this right hand side as well all the way to the ceiling, and make the bathroom separate from the bedroom. I think that people would probably prefer to have their bathroom closed off. This ceiling fan, the J-box that is the wiring, will just have to get moved over into the ceiling of the bedroom. But that's a pretty minor adjustment to give us an actual closed off bathroom. Here is that weird section. Okay. First I'll give you a view of in here, which is just a small storage area. They don't even have a shelf and pole for a closet in here. There is a light though. Then where the slider would have been before, they put sliding glass doors and then made this room. This room is a decent size. not bad at all, really. I think that my idea is, if I can back off and let you guys see what I'm looking at, this opening right here, we can either take these doors out and just leave that section open, save money, or we can create a second closet on the right hand side, on the right of this skylight, which will be very similar to this closet. Add shelf and pole, and then he has a his and her with an open section in the middle to sit and relax, and or we leave it the way it is. I don't know if that makes sense one way or another. I'm not sure that it's a good plan to even do anything, because it's an odd space and it could be, you know, money that we're just throwing away. I don't know that it's really going to help anything. So we'll have to discuss that part of it. I'm going to cruise downstairs and get about back real quick, show you guys what it looks like out here. Got an aluminum patio cover. Absolutely nothing needs to be done to that. Looks great. Everything's a bit overgrown. I got Jesus figuring out a price to get everything cleaned up and add the grass like I asked and everything like that. Go over the measurements and get it all priced out properly. This is a little kid area or house and or a good shed. I'll open it up so you can see. But it's nothing crazy. It's just a basic storage shed now, but it's got the little stairs, so I'm thinking they used to have their kids playing in here. Just needs a little paint and we're going to be okay on this. This is a little growing area. Fruits, vegetables, all that kind of stuff. I figure we just clean it up, leave the fenced in area looking good, leave the planter boxes and everything, and just get rid of the stuff that's hanging on the outside here so that it looks clean. This backyard is going to clean up really well, and I have a feeling that it'll end up being a really good looking backyard when we're done. And cruising over to where the jacuzzi is, and if you look, you can see that jacuzzi is leaning in this front corner. It actually looks like it may have been built that way, and or they re-screwed it. I'm not sure what they did, but we can make that right very easily. Done. The Trex is all on the deck and the stairs going up, but the entire handrail is all wood still. I'm thinking we could probably repair the handrail and paint it. It's actually still solid. I'll do a shake for you so you can see. But I mean, it's not moving, it's not hurt. Replace a few pieces and paint the whole thing and we should be okay. But I would want to check and see that this jacuzzi is even worth saving. I need your guys' opinion on this one too. I mean, it's always nice to have something like this, but it's not very big. So it's going to be kind of a weird one. We could essentially just ditch this whole thing and leave the pad and the power here for them in case they want to use it. That might be the smart thing to do, and or spend a little bit of money and repair the deck and everything. I mean, kind of need an opinion there too. I know that the jacuzzi looks older. It's not a real high-end model, so it may not be worth it. Beyond that, this place is pretty cool, man. Over here is where that garage is off to the side. Can't really get in, so I won't go all the way over there, but I'm thinking some exterior lights and just paint the trim. And if I paint the trim a brown color, it'll give it some interest, and or we could just go straight back to the white, but I'd like to paint it all so that it's all uniform and looking clean, less obvious that there's been some sun damage, which of course in turn makes the home inspection and the buying process a lot easier on our end, or selling process I should say. A good pressure wash, and I think we're good to go on this one, guys. I'll send this video over, and I'd love to see what Johnny had to say about this place. And that's it. Over and out from Ramona.